Now that we sucked Code Geass off, you know what time it is.
Now hurry up and share your screen.
Share your screen.
No, you need to share your screen.
No, you need to share your screen.
You need to die now.
Kill yourself. Ah! Let's see. We were on. Who were we on? Oh wait, this isn't organized, right? We were on Nitocris.
No.
Yeah. Because we had just done Saber Frankenstein right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris's test. Are you recording?
Yes.
An assassin tank.
Yes. The draw is only one turn. And then her last skill is double dipping on damage mods and MP gain up. She's pretty bad. What are we thinking?
Looking at the tier list, it's definitely worse than Chev. Do we think that's enough to drop her to E tier, though?
I do. I think she's worse than Skyhawk Assassin.
Might as well drop her below Lily. Below Alter? What do you think?
That's fine. She's not MP5. Like, literally, it's like Skyhawk Assassin, but worse.
Worse than Nursery Rhyme, or like just the same?
Just the same. Well, nah, you're right. Worse.
Worse?
Yeah.
I think it's better than Cha Cha.
Yeah, I agree.
Just a pretty bad servant.
Unfortunate. Now here's one that starts off the show right.
We'll see.
6-hit buster, notable. An evasion and 20% buster for 3 turns. 6-turn cooldown. Mini Merlin skill. For 5 turns, recovers the party's HP by 500 and gives 10 stars every single turn, and also increases their MP gauge by 3%. This is for the whole party, and this is not like Miu where she has to be alive. This just gives the buff to everybody. Alright, final skill. Increases critical star absorption for 1 turn, and ignores evasion. If the battlefield is burning, that is 20% attack. Now that plays into our ult here, which is grants burning battlefield buff 3 turns. And she gets extra damage against Divine. What are you thinking?
Right above Rama? What you think?
Ooh, Rama up. You know what? I think she's above her.
I think we need to move Ibaraki below the 2 behind her. She's got no survivability.
And then put her there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's better than Wusishin. So.
Alright.
Yeah, that looks good.
I find that some people hype her up too much. I'm not exactly sure why. Alright. 5 crit stars every turn for 5 turns. Charges party's MP gauge by 20%. Increases damage for 5 attacks for 5 turns by 2,000. This is a plus, not a straight damage increase. Reduces one enemy's MP gauge by 1. Increases own arts card performance by 40% 1 turn. And grants self debuff immunity 1 time for 5 turns. Upgraded MP. AoE 4 hit. Charges the party's MP gauge by 10%. And the other stuff is ignorable. What are we thinking? She's got no hard survivability. That's a big bad.
I feel like trying to loop with her would be a pain.
She does have a 5 hit arts. That was 33.8. I mean 0.38.
Like, you make the crit stars, but you're not taking them in.
Let's see where she at. I think she's up here somewhere.
I think she's... Let me double check. Five stars. It's just not that impressive. That's bad. Right. She belongs somewhere on D.
I'll put her right behind Mordred.
I think we need to rework D. It just doesn't look right.
Let's go a little bit farther in. Let's go a little bit farther in. I mean, we just started. We don't want to rework everything.
You know, I mean, I don't know how it feels to you, but D just doesn't look right.
I feel like there's some big gaps in there, but that's part of the thing about this being the biggest. They're the biggest star rarity in the game, so just leave it for now. At least get us halfway through the list before we start rethinking about reworking.
Raikou Lancer!
Oh shit.
Soraka Mami Milky! Soraka Mami Milky!
Mommy milker. God damn it, it fucking got me.
Marketable Buster Up!
Alright. Absorbs all stars, 50% crit damage. 20% buster, 40% buster, 3 turns, removes all debuffs. Party attack increase 3 turns, 20%, star gen, 30%. Has Riding A Plus and Madness Enhancement C. Unupgraded MP. Ignores defense. Drops 20 stars. 6 hits.
Below Lancer Altar?
I do think she's below Lancer Altar.
Think that's a good spot for her?
Yeah, perfect.
No, I'm saying below Lancer Altar.
Oh, Lancer Altar. Yeah, Yes.
I don't think she's better than Lancer Bolter. What you thinking?
I mean, I agree.
So we just move on?
Yeah.
Pretty sus.
Oh, lordy. I see someone. I see someone's.
Is that Space Star?
Alright, she is a welfare. So, NP5 automatically. Increases party's Buster, Quick, and MP Gen by 20% for 3 turns, 5 turn cooldown. Second skill is an evasion, 4 turn cooldown for 1 attack, and gives her 50% crit for that turn. Her second skill increases this crit farther by another 50% and grants her an invincibility for 1 attack. Increases star gen, MP gen, and debuff resist by 50% as well, and heal rate. There is a demerit, however. After 1 turn, she will be stunned. 500% chance. She has Riding EX, so that gives her another 12% quick and independent action A. Critical damage, 10% again. Unupgraded MP, but MP5, and gives her a farther, before attacking, 20% quick buff. What are we thinking? I'm thinking.
Below Naga?
Well, you're just blatantly wrong there.
What do you mean? Pretty high up. Better than Passion? You think she's better than Wu in Passion?
Yes. She's MP5. She's cracking multiple crits.
With a demerit like that?
I mean, you're stunned after your damage turn, so. And you get an invincible to go on top of it.
Yeah, that could be good enough for now.
She's got.
You really think it's that much better than Nobunaga, Wuzushin, and Passion?
Yes.
Okay.
MP5, the amount of quick up she's getting, she's generating her MP a ton. It's just good. It's just super solid. Multiple ways to survive like an enemy MP or being target focused.
Let's put her at the top of C.
You're getting convinced that she goes higher?
Yeah, the top of C. Because I see the invincibility is an attack, not a turn.
You think? I mean, I'd be fine with that, honestly. Because I'm looking at
Starting
some of
to
the
think
other riders.
Marie might be a little too high.
Nah, I think she's fine.
Hmm.
She's an off-brand support, but she's doing very unique things.
We'll just have to fix it when we finish this halfway.
I love how this list's going to be completely shaken as soon as we start getting into the later 4 stars.
Uh-oh. Look who's next.
Yep.
This might shake things up.
Not really. I think she might just be in the top. Alright. Let's
Yeah,
get
but that's
into it.
reserved. You know that.
I'm saying right next to Emiya.
Ooh.
Alright. 30% quick and MP gen. 30%. I would like to point out, even though she's a quick servant with 3 hits, she has a 1.08 NP modifier. That is insane. Her second skill, 5 turn cooldown, but exceptional buffs. 50% attack, 50% defense, 100% crit gen, 100% debuff resist, on top of her other 20% debuff resist and another 22.5 debuff resist. Usually these kinds of buffs suck, but she's stacking so many that she's probably going to negate a bunch. Blessing of the Goddess A. At the cost of 10 of her NP gauge, you have to have 10% of your NP gauge, she can charge anybody's, including her own, NP gauge by 20%. This will not negate the 10% cost if she uses it on herself, but it will just give her an extra 10%. And then heals her for 3k. Or anybody for 3k. Her MP, 4 hit quick, gives MP at the end of the MP charge at the end of the turn or attack, and has a chance to stun for 60% for 1 turn.
Oh, bro. That's a little underwhelming. I just looked at the tier list.
Don't you try. Don't you even try. Where's she at?
I think she goes at the top of B. No. She's got no survivability whatsoever. We can't do that.
Doesn't matter if they're dead.
You can't even use that until you have NP.
She's getting it.
Skills locked until you get an NP.
And then she could just use it on herself to give her more NP?
She's not that high up. She's not above Chloe. Not above Skintaka. Not above Cumhale. Not Tristan. Not Anne.
I think your
not Gil.
Your practicality is not coming in here. The NP gen. Earth. The NP gen. She's looping back to back.
James, she has no survivability. We're not doing a looping tier list here.
50% defense up.
That's not a guaranteed live. You get NP'd, what does it matter?
Her damage output is too high. It's way higher than Cumhale.
We're not going to make an exception for Parvati, bruh.
Her damage is way higher than Cumhale's. Cumhale.
Oh. Cumhale's buffs are for the whole party, not just herself. I mean, for himself.
Only one of his buffs are for the whole party.
He's got the... What is it? Crit star rate in NP generation?
And that's it.
3 turns. I think it's actually 30% like her on the NP gen.
Yeah, but she's just giving the party 10% NP on her NP.
It's 10%. It's for one ally. And then for an NP,
Fine.
it's just not that impressive.
I'll give you the fact that she doesn't have any hard survivability. But if that was the case for being an A, if you had to have that, he would not be here. He wouldn't be here. He wouldn't be here. Yeah.
Gil, Thomas are there for their support. Parvati being what she does. We've got Cumhale with survivability. Chloe's got single target with survivability. Parvati's got... Kintoki's... I mean...
He's a crack. He's doing so much damage, and he's MP5.
She's not better than Tristan.
Dang. This is so weird now, because they're not separated by class.
I don't think...
Alright, let's be on our way.
I think we can put her below Gil.
No.
You think...
Her damage output is too high.
Hold up, Anne's better.
You might be right, actually.
what I'm saying is Gil might be.
She's definitely better than Gil as an attacker than he is in a support.
Okay. We can come back to it when we finish halfway. Gozen?
Demonic Nature of Oni. 19% attack and 28 MP damage for herself. 5 turns. Crit star absorption for 3 turns and increases crit gen by 50%. 6 turn cooldown. Guts, 1 time, 5 turns, increases max HP by 3000. Alright, upgraded MP. And it does damage. And that's it.
Not bad.
Nah.
It works.
Buster critting servant. With the guts. She's like a berserker that got put in the archer class. There you go.
Let me look at what it does again. Below Ishtar? Above Ishtar?
In the Ishtar at sea. I don't know, there's another one somewhere. She's pretty solid. Yeah. I don't think she's better than Anne and Bonnie. So,
Yeah, I'm saying, do you think she's better than Ishtar?
no. Ishtar's automatically got that rider advantage when drawing in crit stars. So as long as nobody has a crit star absorption buff on, the stars will be going to her regardless.
So her whole kit's just really balanced, and it works. Even has the guts, which is a nice bonus.
Alright. Mochizuki Chiyome. The only other person that I forget the writer's name or illustrator. Oh yeah, Hiroshi has done. Alright, she got a buff. I did not know this. Alright, NP seal, guaranteed 1 turn. Demonic damage buff, 30%. If the enemy is cursed, increase damage by another 20%. This plays into her other skill. Increases arts performance 3 turns. 30%. 200% chance to grant self on attack buff. Inflict curse with 500 damage for 3 turns to enemies when normal attacking. This buff lasts for 3 turns, not attacks. Grants self evasion 1 turn, charges MP gauge by 30%. She has an upgraded MP, deals damage to 1 enemy, skill seals, inflict evil curse. We will note this, even though we usually do not. Increases curse damage on them by 200%. And it has 5 hits. Go ahead.
Above Gozen?
I think she's in a B.
I don't know about. Got survivability.
The NP charge.
Applies
She's an
the
Arch
curse.
Servant looping. Those special damage mods. So let's see, she's got 2 damage mod types. And you're looping her NP. She's solid.
You think she's that much better than Ishtar?
Yes. Honestly,
Yeah, we can put her
might have
at
to
the
go
back
up.
of B.
Alright. We're fine with that. Let's go.
We had Ishtar at the top of C. Yeah, having her at the back of B is just, yeah.
Shinkage Ryu.
Did he get a buff?
I think he might have. I think it's his middle skill.
He needs it.
Alright. Arts, 50%. Draws all stars to arts cards. 1 turn. Self Evasion, 1 turn. Increases attack by... Oh wait, this is the upgrade. You got an upgrade. Let's see. Evasion, 1 turn. Attack, 20%. Critical damage, 100%. Bladeless State. Decrease an enemy's attack. This is notable because it has reached the 50% mark. And then NP Gen, 50%. Unupgraded MP. Has 4 hits. Decreases their attack again by 20%. I think he's B somewhere.
I don't know. I think in C somewhere.
I think in B.
Like top half of C. I'm looking. I don't think he's better than the assassin dude there.
Assassin dude. You mean Geo Man?
Yeah, Bum Murray.
I think at the top of... Where'd you say? Right here?
I said no. Look at next to Murray. I don't see him being better than that guy.
Than this dude? Yeah, but he actually...
Did that dude have survivability?
No, he had 0 survivability.
I think we can put him above him.
Yeah.
We can put him above Gorgon if you want. I'm fine with that.
Our Buster crits are better. She's critting more. Oh,
I'm just thinking. Those 1-turn buffs. It's a little, a little sad.
God, it's so fucking cold, bro.
I mean, what do people hype this guy up for? Looping or something?
In a team, he's incredible, but, we're trying to judge him based solo.
Yep. Very weird.
But unless they have, the specific support niche thing,
Jason?
Yeah, her, Ibaraki.
Whew.
Oh god, it's so fucking cold, bro. Alright. On to the next. Alright. 30% Buster and Quick for 3 turns. Targetable Evasion for 1 ally. Grants them 45% star gen. Targetable Invul for 1 ally. Grants them 45% star gen. Buster MP is 3 hits. Increases party's Buster performance by 20%, not before attacking. And has extra demonic damage, 150%. What are we thinking? She's definitely a support. Or
Below.
a hybrid. She does have 2 Buster cards. And is an assassin. Which is fairly rare, to my knowledge.
What do you think about putting her right below Wu Zixin?
Then we put her. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think we swap Passion Lip and Wu Zixin.
I think I argued this point earlier.
Now, do we think? I think she's better than Passion Lip. What you think? I still think Marie's too high, but we can come back to that later.
Yeah, you might be right on that front.
Like I'm looking, I think Marie could be the bottom of C.
Alright, we'll come back to that. We'll come back. We're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done.
Close.
Super close.
Now we can just lump these two together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But we will place both of them.
Well, that'll be confusing because it'll make it look like we think one's better than the other.
You can they are separate servers. You can both have them on a team.
Yes, but you know.
Alright, 10% star gen every turn for 3 turns. 30% defense buff, 3 turns. Charges MP gauge by 20%. Oh wait, you got a buff. Charges MP gauge by 20%, drops 25 stars. Final Ellie Chan C. Remove all defensive buffs on self. Increase NP damage by a whopping fat juicy 60%. And then a 60% crit damage buff. And then her MP, no, very noticeable. She is MP 5 automatically. Removes all enemy defensive buffs. And then deals 1000% damage. And gives them 20% defense down after. She's basically a berserker for the cavalry classes.
Top of D.
Yeah. MP5. I mean, that MP damage buff is just insane. And she invalidates Bunyan.
You forgot the other one, James.
I know. No, we were going to talk about her separately, Earth.
That's right.
Now, can we point out that she invalidates Bunyan? I don't think Bunyan even had survivability either.
I mean, she's not giving a buster up.
She's not giving a buster up, but her MP damage is completely out-damaging Bunyan, which is what you use Bunyan for. I mean, name somebody else that has an MP damage buff that's above 30%.
It was single target, right? Not AoE?
Yes. So, think about this. It removes defensive buffs, so you can't even block this attack.
So below Nobunaga?
Maybe. Maybe higher. Yeah, maybe higher.
I don't know.
But 1,000 of 60% of 1,000, that automatically brings her MP up, even though it's not upgraded, to 1,600% more damage.
She completely forgot about invalidating Bunyan.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Forget the special damage mod. I've just increased my MP damage by 60%, loser.
And she's a welfare, so it's, MP5.
I think she's right here.
I don't know if I can put her above Nobunaga without any survivability.
That's true. That's true.
Don't forget the other one, Jamal. You still have her at the top of... Yeah.
Alright.
You think that's fine?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're probably going to have to separate people, because just not having any survivability is just... It's such a big detriment when you're an attacker. Now, if you're a support, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if you're mainly support,
Hell,
it's not big deal.
I might even consider it a bonus. They just come in, buff, die, leave.
Imagine if they had it in the game where the buffs disappear if the servant that gave them died. That'd be miserable.
Have you met me?
Ooh.
There's a bunch of servers that do that. Like they'll have buffs that activate for the whole party, but it's mostly 5 stars though. They don't really do that with 4 stars. But that's kind of weird because then at that point only their survival needs to be guaranteed. Alright, who's next? Cersei? I wonder if did she get a buff? No, she didn't. That's unfortunate. Alright. High speed divine words. 120% charge. Inflict poison and 20% defense down to all enemies 3 times. Increases party's critical star generation by 50%. Removes party's debuffs. Alright. Upgraded MP. Special stun. Inflict Pigify. Similar to stun, only works on enemies except immune to Pigify, which is pretty much all gods. Removes their offensive buffs. 800% damage.
Above Imia Altar? What do you think?
So she is one of the few casters that have a Buster NP though.
Yeah, but she's got 1 Buster card, so...
Maybe I should stop factoring class at all.
I wouldn't look at the class.
Huh?
I wouldn't really, do it on class.
Unless it's a quirk of the class, I guess. Like Riders, like absorbing all the stars by default.
If she had like a support NP, her first skill would be much more useful, but...
Unfortunate.
Pretty bad.
Alright, Neza. She did get a buff. Alright, 20% quick, 20% buster, 30% crit damage, 3 turns. One-time gut, 5 turns, charges MP gauge by 20%. Final buff. Increased critical star absorption. 50% damage to demonic, and 30% defense to demonic for 3 turns. Removes own debuffs. Gain 15 stars. She has an upgraded MP. And it automatically gives her 20% NP damage, activating before nuking. What are we thinking?
She's definitely above Ibaraki. But how far are we gonna go?
She's doing a lot of things. Having a niche against demonic. She's got the hard survival. She's triple dipping on damage buffs.
I don't see an attack up.
Let's talk about the crit. NP damage, special damage mod. Actually, she's quadruple dipping on damage buffs. And then she has the card buffs. And I guess I won't count the crit damage. That'll be kind of like, it doesn't apply to like the MP. So that's, she's triple dipping on damage buffs. And demonic is a fairly broad damage buff type.
Above Yeah, you or below.
She's got survivability and crit draw like he does, but she's outputting more damage, and arguably I'd say the guts is better than his evade. And it's not tied to her attack skill either. I'd say she's better than Gorgon actually.
I don't think she's better than Gozan though.
Yeah, that's fair. Right, is Gozan triple dipping? No, she's not. She's double dipping.
I definitely think that Neza is better than the two below, because aren't they specified by like Buster and Arts?
Yes.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty fair spot.
Oh yeah, I put the thing in the chat, and then I think somebody said bring Jackal down to the bottom.
Jackal.
Jackal and I.
Hyde?
Yeah.
Well, they're obviously just memeing.
Keep Jackal down to the bottom.
Because even after we looked at everything,
We didn't think he was that
you
bad.
can't make an argument that he's worse than Sanson.
No.
You can't.
No.
What he's got that niche, bro. He's got that niche.
He got that niche, bro. He's got that niche.
I'm gonna bring my 2-star, 1-star servant for that niche. Ain't hard, huh?
Yes, sir. Honestly, having a niche is good. That means you'd use a servant in different situations. But
If you were a good servant.
even beyond that, his special damage mod niches are like non-existent. Like those are like the first 4 chapters in the game, and then like you almost never see those again.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
The only one that even remotely has any use is evil, and it's evil at evil alignment, so it's just like anything that looks evil. It doesn't work on gods or people you're just having arguments with.
Man, they added a lot more 4-stars in year 2.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on Queen of Sheba. Okay. I think she used to be really good, right?
No, she got buff.
Okay. That Impesion though, look at that.
30%?
No, look at her.
3 attacks is pretty good. Increases party's attack by 20%. 3 turns. Charges MP gauge by 30%. Second buff. Increases crit damage by 100% and ignores invincible. Last buff. Increases party's quick and buster performance. 3 turns, 20%, and drops 10 crit stars. He has territory creation C. Unupgraded MP. Has 5 hits, single target. What do you think of?
It's so sad when you look at her, like, she could have something, and then you look at her second skill.
True.
I think she's above Martha, above Elizabeth, above Frankenstein, Lily,
Okay.
Helena.
Whoa.
Li Shuin.
You're going way too low.
Bruh. We're moving up. We're going through. Do you think she's better than Medusa?
No. I do not.
So what? We can place her above Li Shuin?
Yep. She's actually, I think she's supporting this party a fair amount.
Yeah, it's not bad. Imagine if she gave that MP gauge to an ally.
I mean, just imagine if her second skill was targetable.
That would be so much better.
I mean, I think it even makes sense. Let's see. No. I mean, you could probably play it off that way somehow or something. But... Alright, two more.
Like, they want you to NP with her, but it's just not that impressive. Altera Santa.
Alright. Starman's Gift B. Targetable. 20% gauge and 30% MP gen for one ally. Targetable. NP damage 30%. Crit damage 30% for one ally. Last skill. Ignore Invincible for 3 turns. Increases crit star absorption for 3 turns. Increases defense by 30% for 3 turns. After these 3 turns, she is stunned. Has Riding EX. Unupgraded MP, but it is instantly maxed. And has 10 hits and drops 20 stars. Nope.
She was it looks to be a really good servant in those first 2 skills, and then you see the third one.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think she's above Vlad?
Don't forget she is a welfare, so she's instantly MP5.
Yeah. I don't know. No attack up. She's only got the MP damage up. NP's 20. The star generation is only 30%.
I think she's right there.
Buff Nobunaga?
Yeah, I think her crit absorb buff is better at that. Let's see.
Man, that just sucks.
She does have a base 10% increase on crits. Yeah, I think she's just better than Nobunaga.
Better than Avenger?
No.
Did he have any survivability?
No.
And you think he's worse? I mean, you think he's better?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that sucks. You increase your allies' NP chin and then crit. But then you absorb it all?
Well, she can target herself with these.
Why would you do that?
She's MP5 with a quick MP.
Can't crit on an NP.
You can. And after that turn, when you use her MP, besides the 10 crit stars that you get from her MP getting hits anyways, that's 30 stars right there.
Is Fujino no longer the rarest servant in the game?
No.
What's
it's
in
Kyo. Remember the dinosaur?
Yeah. Don't worry, she'll just come back after 4 years, like Fujino.
Maybe. Unlikely. Alrighty now, my fellow Jews. Liking that third ascension, yes sir. Alright. This is like an Ultra Archer Berserker. Just Mystic Eyes of Distortion, EX. For 3 turns, you ignore all defense. Not defensive buff, not like evade or anything, but defensive buffs. So no 100% defense or 1000 damage cut. There is 35% Buster increase and NP Gen increase by 30% 3 turns. Second skill, Ignore Evasion for 3 turns. Gains 15 crit stars. Final skill, Reduce max HP by 2000. You would think this is notable, but then she reduces damage taken by 2000 and grants herself a one-time guts for 3 turns. Her MP did get a buff. Deals damage to a single enemy. Inflicts buff block status to them one time for 3 turns. Special damage mod. 150% to super large enemies. That's not a lot. That's not a lot, actually. Or maybe I'm... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, that's a fair amount. The Giants? No, they counted. Demon Gods. Sphinxes. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought it was. I'm thinking she's super solid.
Yeah.
Even that solid.
Whoa, hold on. I was thinking top of C.
No.
Okay.
Reasons. Give me reasons.
She's not better than Chiyo. She's not applying her own damage. She also has survivability like her.
Okay, well, Chiyo's special damage mod is a lot lower than hers.
She can still apply it. What?
And I would argue the utility to ignore evasion for 3 turns and ignore their defense afterwards is incredibly useful. Especially for a Buster servant. What are you thinking?
I mean, I don't think she's above Anne.
Wait, I think there was another thing I was going to say.
Does she completely invalidate Arthur Prototype? Or even Nemo?
Probably going to say Nemo.
Well, Nemo's not Buster.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But Arthur Prototype, though.
Different class, I guess.
Oh, so is Nemo.
He's different enough. His MP's even AoE, so...
So I guess she doesn't replace anyone. So... I still think right below Anne's fair.
That's just too below.
I mean, it's not that low. Like, it's still solid. B is still really good. But then you look at the people above her who've got, you know.
She's right there with her. She's just... the utility is just too good. And I mean, she's got the perfect attacker skill. Like, even though it takes away 2,000 of her HP, she's cutting 2,000 damage from farther attacks. You get hit 3 times and you've cut 6,000 damage. Hell, you'll probably take 0 damage when enemies are attacking you now. And if all else fails, you got the guts to fall back on.
Yeah, we can put her above Anne. I guess, that's fine.
Fine with that?
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright, was her first skill 4-turn cooldown? No, it's 5.
Uh-oh, we're halfway done. Time to suffer. Alright, let's get this started. Okay,
Who would be next?
so no, we're looking at the tier list, bro.
I was just checking who would be next.
Nah.
Me for doing that. Yeah, you're a little Jew self.
Okay. So EX.
Planned Parenthood did nothing wrong.
Is it still? I mean, can we say it's still too soon? I think at this point we can move EMEA up and then start thinking who goes in A+. Or do you think we still need to have a little bit more?
No, I think EMEA just needed to go up anyways. But
I mean, that's what I'm saying, because we know how cracked things get.
yes.
That's why I'm saying if we should still hold out or not.
I think we need to start rapid shooting.
No.
Yes.
No.
I think we do.
That's not good.
We know the servants.
I don't.
We know most of the servants.
Well, I forget what they do.
You forget what they do, but I could give you a brief explanation.
I don't want to.
And I think we don't have to look at every single one for the video. We'll do it when we're placing them somewhere.
You don't, but I'll have to. Because I can't make a decision with just looking at them. Unless it's someone I know inside out, like Koo.
They're insides and outside.
That's right. So, we moved Emmy up, right? Okay, so who are we going to put in A+? Chloe. Come hell.
I don't know, it looks kind of weird now.
That's what I'm saying. I think we just keep Emmy there for now. Keep Emmy down in A+.
Alright, fine. I don't know.
EX is like
it would
the top.
See, if we move him up, we literally have to move like half of the things up. Oh god.
We can just look forward to it after we do the 34th.
No, we need to fix it now.
No.
We gotta do it now, bro.
No, we can't move Emmy up, bro. Look.
We
No.
gotta do it. It's gonna cause more pain later. We can't do it. We just gotta do it now. Alright.
Okay.
Is there
Does Tristan... Okay, wait, we did EX. We did EX, right?
Yeah.
We're done with
Yeah, EX.
that? Okay, now for A+.
Does Chloe go in EX because of invalidating Squirtoria?
No.
Understandable. Don't forget she's welfare. Alright.
Everyone in A+ seems good. Do we put Cumhill above Kintoki?
Nah.
Does Kintoki have survivability?
We've already established this. No.
I think we put Cumhill above.
We said Kintoki was looping without quick because his MP game was insane, and he's using quick guards.
I guess for now that works.
And he's MP5, so he's just automatically doing insane amounts of damage with the 50% charge. It was too good. It was too good to ignore.
But we looked at Cumhill, bruh.
Right, Cumhill is good, but he's not cracked like you're thinking. I'm thinking you're thinking.
We looked at him, bruh.
The arts buff doesn't last 3 turns. the evasion doesn't last 3 turns, even though it gets target focus on him.
%30 charge on it with the taunt evasion.
The crit gen doesn't matter because it's not even 50%.
It's for the full party.
It's for the full party, but it's not even 50%.
Whole party.
It's one of those breakpoint things. It's like, alright, you can strip 50 armor. I'm bringing up Warframe for a second. You can strip 50% of the enemy's armor. Get 199% power strength. You're still not fully removing their armor. So they are still getting a damage. They're decreasing your damage. And if they have, for some reason, let's say they have, well, this wouldn't be for some reason. This actually happens. They have like 3 million armor. Okay, you've reduced it to 99% of that. That's like, what's still in the quadruple digits? But you reach a break point and you get 100% armor strip and they've got 0 damage reduction. Completely. It's like the crit star gen thing. You have to at least get at least 50% for it to even be noticeable. Otherwise, it's just almost completely useless. And it pretty much would only affect quick cards.
Okay. Now let's look at A. Who do we think is the top of A?
See, go up. I mean, 50% charge, even though it MP seals, he's got that debuff removal for the whole party. Quick up evade for the whole party. And then his final skill is a targetable defense removal. I mean, not defense, buff and removal in general. For one enemy.
I feel like he's fine where he is. I think there's just a pretty big gap between him and Camille.
I don't, though. They both got an evasion.
I do.
They both have an MP charge. They both have their own card buff. And then Tristan's got double utility. Almost like Cumhale. Plus, Tristan's a boss slayer. Cumhale's a mob clear.
I just think it's fine where it is. Considering what's coming up, I think it's fine to have him at the top of A. I think for now we've already settled pretty hard with moving Emmy up and moving those 3 up. I think that's enough for now.
I don't think we settled. I think it was a necessary thing to move them up.
I still think Kintoki's a little odd.
Okay, you might be right. I remembered somebody exist. We'll leave him right there, though, because he is MP5 automatically. That's pretty insane.
Do we think Tristan's better than Kintoki, though?
Yes.
Alright, let's move Kintoki down.
No, we just need to do him right there.
It just doesn't look good having him in 8+.
I think we need to move her up too. And then move him down. And then I want to say we move her up, but probably not.
I think we move Siegfried down.
No. I think I'll say this. I feel like to get an A plus, I'll kind of make it a requirement. You have to have hard survival if you're an attacker. Now, if you're a support and you're just doing insane things, there's that. But just having, you have to have survival as an attacker. It's just so crucial.
Did Edison have any hard survivability?
No. We pretty much agreed he was right behind Gilgamesh.
I don't know. I'm looking at Gil. I'm thinking we move him above Kintoki.
I don't know. Edison's buffs are very unique. But I think I brought this up last time. Name another servant that's doing all those things that he's doing. Like, the skill cooldown. Skill cooldown is really strong. There's not a lot of people that do that. Most of those people are 5 stars.
Yeah, there's still other people that do it, you know.
Name another 4-star, though.
A 4-star that reduces cooldown?
Yeah, there's only one. And she's a main attacker. And that's Faye Gawain. And it's only for herself.
Hold on.
Now, I think a certain ruler might do it, but I'm not positive on that one.
The Gouda, no. Are you sure? Gawain doesn't? Yeah, Gawain does it for herself, yeah. But as a support, he is the only 4-star in the game that does it.
Exactly. Exactly my point. And that second skill ain't slouching. And 2% overcharge? I mean, not 2% overcharge. 2 NP levels of overcharge. So if you get your NP, it automatically goes to overcharge 3. Depending on your overcharge, that could be insane.
Gotta pull up Gilgamesh again. Basic. Himself.
Gilgamesh is basically allowing art servants to turn into critical art servants.
%100% starch in for 3 turns, bruh.
It's really strong.
I think we put Edison above Gil.
Oh, you think I'm putting him above him?
Yeah.
I think they're pretty much interchangeable. I honestly don't think it matters.
I think we still put him above Gil.
Alright.
Do we put Edison above Parvati?
I think you said this earlier.
Okay. Man, it's still so goofy looking at the back of A. We got Nero and Siegfried. Just doesn't look right.
If Hercules didn't exist, Nero would be like the best back, the anchor in the game.
I don't No, Nero's way more. I mean, it's not really a big factor, but Nero's a lot more limited than Hercules is.
True, but
Like, anyone can just get Hercules. Actually.
we're not factoring that.
And plus, she's got that skill that's limited to waterside or city, and she can't even apply it.
I mean, he gives her 20% charge anyways. And then she can come back from using one of her guts. That's something I noticed because of her Imperial Privilege, guaranteed heal. Your guts procs, you got 500 HP. You proc it, you got 2.5 at KHP.
Let me pull up Siegfried.
Pull up Siegfried.
Yeah.
Don't forget he gets a ton of bonus points for validating Sigurd.
Oh man, I don't. So weird.
Even my usual defense for Sigurd doesn't work about him being single target, because Siegfried's still out damaging him anyways.
I think we move Nero above Beowulf.
No.
The triple guts is so nice, but that's all she has going for her, actually.
Not entirely.
Yes. The arts, what is it? Is it AoE? It's arts AoE. Okay, who else is arts AoE?
He ignores defense too, did
Well, it's only defense buff.
Yeah, true. She got 20% charge.
No, it's a where is it? It's a 30% like Siegfried.
Oh, so it's even more than I thought.
Yes, the same as Siegfried.
So she's probably going to pop her MP multiple times. Definitely before she even dies.
I mean, she's not MPing more than Siegfried.
Excuse me? One's an art servant, one's Buster.
Well, you see, Siegfried has about 40% NP charge on a skill, and then increases it more after he NPs. So about 50%.
You talking about MP gain?
NP gain, NP rate, NP gen.
I'm talking about Nero charging 30%.
He has 30%.
Okay. And
So they both have that.
he's a Buster servant.
I mean, they both have .84, .83, 2-hit arts.
But her MP's AoE arts.
I mean, they'll factor in after you NP, and you get an arts chain. If you get an arts chain.
I also point out this. You're taking an MP. What defense does Siegfried have?
What?
How does Siegfried defend himself against the MP? He's at 50% charge. How does he get it before the enemy MPs that turn? He doesn't. He dies. Nero gets the opportunity to die 3 times.
I mean, you're running Siegfried against dragon enemies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's taking less damage. And is there a dragon enemy in the game with, like, a noble phantasm like that?
Earth.
You got Artoria.
The special defense is not going to defend you from later game dragons. This is the whole reason we're making the tier list. These aren't little fluff dragons. You could bring anybody to defeat these little shits. These are boss enemies. These are mobs that are going to rape your party if you do not prepare properly.
Are they all rider class?
Huh?
Are they all rider class?
No, they can be different classes. What are you talking
Hmm.
Oh my god, I can see my breath in my own room. What the fuck?
How many? 3 turns? Increase debuff. This is on a 5-turn cooldown. It's on a 6. I guess we move Nero above Siegfried.
That's where she's sitting. It's always been that way.
I think we bring Siegfried down.
Denied.
Yes. No.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I think we move Beowulf above Siegfried.
I don't know. They both equally invalidate Sigurd. I would say it goes above him. If I had to choose.
Let me pull him up. Alright. Beowulf.
Wait, hold up. Can we bring everybody that is above Helena or Astolfo up to A?
We're not at the point yet. We're working our way down, bruh.
Alright, hurry.
I think we move Beowulf. Bruh. It's not very specific.